Right now, as you're watching this, someone's making money off you. And I'm not talking about YouTube ads or your credit card interest. I'm talking about something deeper, something invisible. You're feeding a system that's designed to keep you broke while making other people rich. And the wildest part, you probably think you're doing everything right. I spent the last 7 years reverse engineering how the top 1% actually structures their money. Not what they say in interviews, not the motivational quotes on Instagram, the real mechanics, the invisible architecture that runs 24/7 in the background while they sleep, while they vacation, while they do absolutely nothing. And what I discovered changed everything I thought I knew about wealth. There's a hidden cash flow system. It's not complicated. It's not exclusive to the ultra rich, but it's invisible to 99% of people. And once you see it, you can't unsee it. Here's what nobody tells you. There are two completely different financial realities operating simultaneously in this world. Most people only know one exists. The first reality, that's where you live right now. You trade your time for money. You work hard, you get paid, you pay your bills, and then the cycle repeats. It feels normal because everyone around you is doing the exact same thing. But here's what's actually happening in that system. Let's say you make $80,000 a year. Solid middle-class income, right? Taxes take their cut. Your rent or mortgage disappears every month. Insurance, car payments, groceries, utilities, subscriptions you forgot you even had. And suddenly that $80,000, gone. Evaporated. So you work another year, and another, and another. This is what I call the hamster wheel economy. You're running, you're exhausted, but you're not actually moving forward. You're just maintaining. Now, the second reality. This is where the game completely changes. The wealthy discovered something that breaks the hamster wheel entirely. They built what I call the hidden cash flow system, and it operates on one core principle that changes everything. Money doesn't just flow to them, it flows through them, and in that flow, it multiplies. Let me break down exactly how this works. The system has three hidden stages that most people never even know exist. Stage 1, the interception point. When money comes into a wealthy person's life, something happens before they ever see it, before it hits their main account, before they can spend it. There's an automatic split. A portion of that money gets redirected immediately, not to bills, not to lifestyle, to their multiplication system. Most people do the exact opposite. Money comes in, they see the balance, they feel temporarily rich, and they spend it. Lifestyle inflation kicks in. Nicer apartment, better car, fancier restaurants, and the money's gone. Rich people intercept the money before their lifestyle gets to touch it. This is the first invisible move, and it's the most important one. Stage 2. The multiplication engine. Here's where the system becomes powerful. That redirected money, let's say it's 20%, 30%, maybe 40% of what flows in, goes directly into assets, real estate, index funds, dividend-paying stocks, business investments. The specific vehicle doesn't matter as much as the principle. The money goes into something that generates returns while you do nothing. You put in $50,000. A year later, it's $55,000. You didn't work an extra hour. You didn't hustle harder. The system worked for you. But here's where most people completely miss the plot. They see that $5,000 gain as fake money. It's just numbers on a screen. It doesn't feel real, so they ignore it. They keep spending their paycheck and leaving their investment returns untouched, sitting there, doing nothing. Rich people see that $5,000 differently. It's not fake, it's fuel. Stage 3, the feedback loop. This is where the system becomes truly invisible and unstoppable. Those returns don't just sit there, they get reinvested. They go back into the multiplication engine. Now you have more money generating returns, which creates more returns next cycle, which creates more money to invest. This is compounding, and it's the only true wealth cheat code that exists. Warren Buffett called it the snowball effect. Einstein allegedly called it the eighth wonder of the world, because while you're sleeping, your money is working. While you're at dinner, your money is making money. While you're binge watching Netflix, your money is making your money make money. After 10 years, after 20 years, something remarkable happens. You stop being dependent on your paycheck. You stop trading time for money. The cash flow system is running on its own. It's self-sustaining. It's alive. Now, I know what you're thinking. This sounds great, but I can't invest. I'm barely surviving month to month. I get it, but this isn't actually about the amount of money. It's about the system. Research shows the average person spends 95% of what they earn, not because they're irresponsible, but because they don't have a system. They're reactive. Money comes in, money goes out, whatever's left gets spent. There's no plan. Rich people, even the ones who started with nothing, do one thing differently. They automate the interception. They set up the split before they can mess it up, before they see the money, before their brain says, I deserve this. It's automatic, it's invisible, it's non-negotiable. Let me show you what this looks like in real numbers. Someone earning $45,000 a year. Most people at this income think investing is impossible, but watch what happens if they automate just $4,500 per year into a low-cost index fund. That's 10%. Year 1, $4,500. Not impressive. Year 5, around $25,000. Year 10, over $55,000. Year 20, $140,000. And by year 30, over $400,000. Same person, same income. They didn't get a raise, they didn't win the lottery. They simply built a system and let time do the heavy lifting. This is the hidden cash flow system in action. But here's what should make you uncomfortable. If this system is so simple, so accessible, why isn't everyone doing it? Why isn't this taught in every school, every college, every workplace? Because the entire economy profits from you not knowing. Banks need you in debt. Credit card companies thrive on your minimum payments. The retail machine needs you consuming. Your ignorance is their business model. The wealthy don't advertise this system. There's no billboard saying, hey, stop spending and start building cash flow loops. Because if everyone did this, the power dynamic would shift. The advantage would disappear. But here's the truth that should light a fire in you. This system isn't locked behind some exclusive vault. It's not reserved for people with trust funds or Ivy League degrees. It's just a system, and systems can be copied. The only thing protecting the wealthy is your ignorance, and today, that ends. Here's exactly what you do starting right now. Step 1. Track your cash flow for 30 days. Every dollar in, every dollar out. Don't judge yourself. Don't feel guilty. Just see it. Most people are shocked when they realize where their money actually disappears. Step 2. Find your interception point. Look at your income. Calculate 10%. That's your starting number. It doesn't need to be perfect. It needs to be consistent. A simple index fund, a retirement account, anything that produces returns over time. Step 3. Automate it and never touch it. This is the most critical step. Set it up once, then you forget it exists. You don't panic when the market drops. You don't pull it out for emergencies. You just let the system run. The magic isn't in being smart. The magic is in being consistent and giving it time. After a few months, you won't even notice that money's gone. Your brain adapts. After 5 years, you'll see real momentum. And one day, maybe 10 years from now, maybe 15, you'll wake up and realize something incredible. You're not dependent on your job anymore. Your money is making money. The loop is running on its own. You're free. The hidden cash flow system isn't a secret anymore. You just learned how it works. The question isn't whether you can do this. The question is, will you? Because that same system making the wealthy richer, it doesn't care who uses it. It only cares if you start. Most people will ignore this. They'll keep hoping things get better. They won't, not unless you build the system. So here's my challenge. Tomorrow morning, track your money for one single day. See where it goes. Once you see it, you can change it, and that's when everything shifts. If you're ready to break free from the hamster wheel, subscribe for more hidden wealth systems every week. Hit that bell and drop a comment below. What's the one thing stopping you from starting today? I'll see you in the next one.